Words alone carry intense power, but when we string them together without any rules to organize them, they crash into each other. A simple thought can turn into a massive, dangerous misunderstanding. Take a look at these three words grouped together. Let's eat grandma. Without any signs to tell us how to read this, it sounds like an invitation to roast a beloved family member for dinner. This animated diagram shows our rescue team arriving to clean up the mess. By dropping in a capital letter, a comma, and a full stop, the entire structure shifts. Those tiny marks act like traffic signals for our brains. They flip the sentence from a hungry threat into a polite, warm call to the dining room table. These marks are secret instructions hidden in plain sight. They dictate exactly how we should read, understand, and feel the words in front of us. Every clear idea needs a defined starting line and a visible finish line. If we don't fence them in, our ideas just bleed endlessly into one another. Think of the capital letter as a heavy iron starting gate. When you see one, your brain registers that a brand new thought has officially begun. But a starting gate isn't enough. A sentence that just keeps going becomes exhausting, leaving the reader confused and running completely out of breath. That is why we use a full stop. It acts as a solid brick wall. It gives you, the reader, permission to stop, take a breath, and lock that completed thought into your memory. Together, the capital letter and the full stop create a safe, closed container, making sure a single idea travels perfectly intact from the writer to you. Once we have that safe container, we have to look inside it. Sentences often hold multiple items, lists, or intense feelings, and we need a way to manage them. The comma provides a small breathing space. It functions like a gentle speed bump on the road, ensuring different items don't melt into a single, confusing blob. Imagine someone writing out a list of their hobbies without taking a pause. You get, I love baking, dogs, and reading. Suddenly, a harmless hobby turns into an absolute nightmare for a nearby puppy. This animated diagram shows how a little separation fixes the problem. As the commas slide in, they physically force the reader to pause, breaking those hobbies up into three completely separate, dog-friendly activities. Sometimes, though, we need to handle raw emotion. The exclamation mark is a volume dial turned all the way up to 10, used specifically for sudden joy or sheer terror. A flat, quiet warning won't save anyone from a heavy object falling out of the sky. To get someone to leap out of the way, you need the visual shout of an exclamation mark. Commas and exclamation marks map out the human element of reading. They tell our lungs when to hold air, and they tell our voices when to yell. Without these tiny symbols, text is just a traffic jam of letters. To see how much power a single mark actually holds, we can put one sentence to the test. Here is a test sentence. The dinosaur is behind you. The ending is left blank. You don't know how to react. Drop a full stop into that box, and the tone settles. It is a calm, factual observation about a reptile. Swap it for a question mark. The speaker is confused, asking for confirmation, wondering if they are seeing things. But swap it for an exclamation mark, and the exact same words become a terrifying, urgent command to run for your life. The vocabulary remained identical in all three scenarios. Your ability to survive and understand the situation relied completely on the symbol at the end. These little dots and squiggles do the heavy lifting of communication. They clarify exactly what we mean, they bring our writing to life, and they make absolutely sure we don't eat our grandmas.